All right, man. Yeah, this is another video. I'm thinking this is not gonna be a long video, but it's just another thought I had. Because I was thinking about the Charlie Sheen situation. I gotta sneeze. The Charlie Sheen situation where he ended up going to court for some hookers for some reason. And I still don't know what the fuck that was about. And the judge asked Charlie Sheen, um, he said, like, I just don't get it. Like, Charlie Sheen, look, you're not a bad looking dude. You got your own TV show. You got popularity. Everybody knows you got money. Why are you even paying for sex? And Charlie Sheen's response was, whoa, 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 whoa. You got it all wrong. I'm not paying for sex. I'm paying for them to leave. that's the most. Hey, he's got it right. Yeah. You know how many times I done got hookers and I get them with me and they be like, oh no, you're actually kind of cute. Like you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay to get your dick sucked. And you know how many times I told them that same shit? Like, no. I'm not paying to get my dick sucked. I'm paying for you to get the fuck out without me having to beat around the bush about it and do, oh, well, I think I have to go to the store. Or I have to go somewhere. You know, no, okay. Let's see, because prostitution is just straight and simple to the point. Like, man, when you deal with these women, like, on some pickup art, I don't have the patience for that pickup artist shit. I've always been awful in like clubs, bars. I've always been god awful. I have a 0% success rate because I don't have the patience to learn that whole beating around the bush, saying shit because you know she wants to hear. I'm just not good at that. I fail at that every time. I know who I want to fuck, but I'm not good at like talking, all that BS to get to that. You know what I'm saying? Like just lie. And I'm not, I hate personally, I hate the lie. I hate the lie of pickup artists. If you're a good pickup artist, hey, then do what you do, man. Like I don't like personally, my thing is I'm not good at it. I'm just not good at it. But yeah, man, like my thing with that is like with the hookers, man, like it's not about what Charlie Sheen said is 1,000% true. Now I will say you this. I think that he already came out with all this shit. He was fucking trannies and all that shit. Charlie Sheen. Now I went through somewhat similar what Charlie Sheen went through. Meaning, when I was in Prague, which I'm going to go back to Prague, you go to brothels there, man, you be like, and I'm not joking, you be having like the most beautiful women you ever seen in your life, counting movie stars and all that shit, fucking for $100. and I mean that's like okay, for that, man, like that's like fucking nothing. Because any girlfriend is gonna cost more than that. Because she won't want to go out to eat. She don't want you to sit up and listen to her. Then you gotta be witty for the dumb bitch, and you gotta tell her shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like when you rack up the actual cost of like a normal girlfriend, it's much more expensive. And the crazy part was when I used to go to brothels in Prague, right? I still remember one time I had these two girls, and the one girl asked me, she said, "Why?" She asked me, "Why don't you have a girlfriend? You're not ugly, blah blah." And the other girl answered her before I did, and she goes, and she was 1,000% correct. The other girl goes, "Because this is cheaper than getting a girlfriend." She knew the reality of it, and we both laughed about it because she just knew it. Like some women know it, some of them don't. Like she knew it. A hooker is cheaper. Like it is more expensive. Like if you think in terms of just like strictly like a number on a piece of paper coming out your pocket is more expensive. But like when you think about the total cost of a normal girl, see, okay, this goes back to my philosophy. Is this okay? Their nature is prostitution. That's just what it is. You can okay. The difficult part for a female is this. The difficult part for a female is how to dress it up so it doesn't look like prostitution. You see, that's the difficult part. How to dress it up as if it's not prostitution. Because and the same thing is like they know what I'm saying is true. The difficult part is for men to accept that what I'm saying is true. That's the hard, because like I said, because every man is a god in his own right compared to a fucking woman. Because a woman will do anything. A woman's purpose is to please you as a man. You are her fucking god. See, I can go into that for fucking hours, man. How like women don't give a fuck about no religion. They don't give a fuck about their damn ethnicity. They don't care about their damn country. You get the strongest hardcore feminist, and you get her in a room and just be loud. and you would let's say you get the strongest black woman who's a hardcore feminist and super liberal and all this shit like that, and you get her in a motherfucking room when she need $50 and or you know what I'm saying, or be slightly down on her luck in some other format, and you just be loud, she will literally drink your fucking piss off the fucking floor wearing a Confederate flag shirt across her damn titties. All right, it's just their nature. Their purpose is to fucking please you. That's what it is. Because I already done. I mean, I've done had like I've had women in all types of situations, and I tell you this: all it takes. My allergies are fucking killing me. But all it takes, man, like for most women to break, all it takes is just to be down $50. Somebody called them ugly. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much because all of them is strong until that one dude. You know what I'm saying? They get down $50. That one dude call them fat, and then their self-esteem is reduced to rubble again. Oh, damn. It's like but see, like, and I know the reason why I say it's hard for men to accept it is because this is a defect that I see in a lot of men, including those older and younger than me. This is a major defect that a lot of men had, and I think this is very important advice. As men, we like to fix things so much that what we do in our brain is this: we recognize what is respect to us, and then project it on the women that they should have the same respect morals that we have, without acknowledging their perspective on it. Okay, and maybe I'm a little tipsy or something, but this is the next one I'm going to try to make. All right, now notice. Okay, what's the quickest way to get a woman to not like you? Is to try to please her every fucking moment that you can. You see, a grown man knows that. Now, how many women are in abusive relationships and stay in them for years? Tons. because it's their fucking, this is what they do. Like, see, like that, see, it's not like, see, like the hard part is understanding their nature. Like their whole thing is, see, what gets a woman off is pleasing you. You pleasing her doesn't get her off. You hounding her, chasing her, and all that shit, you boost her ego, and you might get some pity pussy off of it. But the fuck is a silent voice? Netflix just suggested a silent voice. Whatever. All right. But okay. But like I said, now when you learn how to dog out women will stay around you for years. And be, you know what I'm saying, and vent to all their friends, and girl, he ain't no good, and then she be swallowing his nut 3 hours later. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, god damn. You got like it's understanding their nature. Like a lot of men project their own nature onto them, and they get mad when they don't operate the same. Because a lot of men get stuck in that whole, oh, well, I respect her and she respects me, so she likes it. Like a lot of guys get stuck in that shit because they're not looking at the reality and sitting back from it and accepting it. They're trying to they're like the worst. Okay, hang on. The worst thing, I think, the worst thing that men did was convince themselves that they are 100% equal to a woman. I think that's what started all this. Because once they got that in their heads, now it's like, okay, well, she's a fucking man, just like me. So all my respect should be the same as, you know what I'm saying? All we're equal. So what I think is respect, she should think is respect, and blah blah. We're just equal, and that's not how it works. And another comedian, he said this shit 1,000%, and I agree 1,000% with him. I don't know how to blow my nose. Side note, I don't know how to blow my nose. That's why I'm just like sloppy with this shit. But back to the main topic. A comedian said this shit. Great. Like, fuck, I forgot to tell him I thought I was going. I was blowing my nose so hard. But yeah, like the bigger man knows how to sit back and realize their nature and realize that they not like you. Okay. And I watch other friends like, see, you know what's fucked up, and this is really fucked up. I know of guys right now who are married, right? And they fell into that what I said earlier, how women, like how the worst thing men can do is to truly believe that they're equal to women and try to project that onto the woman. Like and not only that, when they did it at too young of an age, right? Like I said, in my opinion, no man should legally be tied to a woman in any form, at least until he's at minimum 30 years old. Now, women, it doesn't fucking matter because, like I said, women's nature never fucking changes, and there's nothing really like. I mean, there's something to lose, especially like in the 1700 days. But like nowadays in America, it's not like a ton to fucking lose for real, because there's always some beta bitch dude somewhere waiting to worship the ground she walks on, or that guy always exists. So it's not a lot for them to lose. And see, and the fucking men have to realize that women are always scouting out the best fucking option that she knows that she has. Okay, as a man, you are nothing but a placeholder for a possibility for a better life for her. You see, that's all you ever are. And you have to accept this. I mean, you could tell yourself in your head, "Oh, well, I love Sarah. She'd never do that," and blah blah blah. See, that's because you told yourself that. And Sarah, if you're like that quality guy to Sarah's gonna hope that you tell yourself that. Because I'm gonna say, man, bitches manipulation games are fucking ruthless. For real. Like they manipulation tactics is off the charts. Like and the fucked up, because okay, this is all of them know what I'm saying. See, this is where art with conversations where I be with a buddy of mine who might, he might be married or something, and we get on this topic and we get to talking, and it never fails every time. The woman starts talking and she's saying shit that she could never say out loud with the guy she's with. Because, and I'll tell you exactly why. And the reason why she never said it before is because okay, the reality of that situation, how this plays out is, and it's pretty deep. I'm going to try to get this over real quick because I've been ranting for a while. Okay, but how a woman's brain is going to work in it. See, you in order to think like a woman, you have to think like a child. You really have to think. You have to think with the complexity of a child. Okay, I want cotton candy, so I'm going to say whatever I got to do to get cotton candy. All right, that's a part of it. when I'm talking with a buddy who's with a girlfriend or a wife, and it happens every fucking time here with the people that I know. Um, okay, that woman was secretly hoping that that man would talk himself into submission. This is just the realities of it. Now, what women do is they'll talk to their aunts, their mothers, their grandmas, any older woman to see what can make a man fall for them. So they'll, and a lot of times they'll really, it's really simple. I mean, just, stare around, fuck when he wants it, maybe bring us some food from time to time and smile. And that's all it fucking takes. Like, it's not that fucking difficult. But that goes into what I say earlier. Like, women are fucking like awful fucking creatures. Like, in reality, like, because it's that fucked up. Like, men are that simple to please, and they still fuck it up. You see, like, but that's a whole other topic. But so let's say it's me sitting right here. The buddy of mine's girlfriend and wife sitting over there, and he's sitting across from me, and she starts saying some shit that he ain't never heard before. All right, the reality of what happens in this scenario is this: she always wanted what she's saying. Okay, she always wanted that. She didn't feel comfortable saying that to her primary provider because she might lose that primary provider. You see, the husband, that is the primary provider. It very rarely does that work out as the primary provider is fucking a dog shit out her fucking dirty cunt every night. That very rarely works out. It very rarely works out, and it's just the nature of the game. If you run around fucking bitches and shit like that, you ain't worried about taking care of one because you can always go find another one. All right, but if you sitting up married to one, that kind of signals to her, okay, well, as long as I just give him basic sex, he'll give me shit and I can stay around. But yeah, it's and the guy, he has no fucking, like, the husband or boyfriend, he has no fucking idea of this, because especially like if he was younger when he met her, if he was under 25 when he met her, he is just out of his league at that point. Out of his league fucking with her. That's the equivalent of I'd say about a 40-year-old woman fucking with a 13-year-old boy. When they're both, like, let's say they're both like early 30s, some shit like that, and they met when they were both 22, some shit. Most guys just cannot keep up with that. They can't accept it. They can't keep up with it. The only time, like, and I spoke to a close person to me yesterday. I said, look, the only way you can keep up with a woman when she starts talking like that, like, when I say like that, meaning like she admits that she would totally do prostitution, or she admits that she would love to be gang banged by like 8 guys and just one after another just pound her out type of shit. Once a woman starts talking like that, the only true way a man can keep that shit around and keep it once she said it's already done. It's already been out there. The only way a man can keep that shit around and keep her happy is he's got to play a part in that fantasy. Whether it's sitting back and just recording her getting pounded out by 8 dudes, or going out and finding a guy and then, letting her go off with him for a while. That's the only way you can keep it. Other than that, see, unless the guy is just so dense to where, like, he just completely ignores it and he wants to keep living in his own fantasy in his head, that's the only way you can deal with that. Either you got to do that with the woman or you got to let her go. Other than that, you're feeding into your own delusion. Okay, your own delusion, your own mental sickness, your own ego at this point. But I ran long enough. I got to blow my nose like crazy. I probably ran. It didn't probably make sense half the time. But thank you.